Okay, what's up guys? It's Trading here. This is the day before Thanksgiving, and this is also my first red day in about 10 or 11 days. And I'm going to show, I took 3 trades, and I'm going to show you 2 bad trades, well 2 red trades and 1 green trade. And the first trade I took was VRX, and so, you know, the double top kind of, yeah, it did make this double top right here, and it broke the trend line, you know, multiple times. I mean, you could have, I think I originally had it right here, and it broke, and came back down, and right where I entered, you know, I need to work on my entries. That's a big thing right now, because this was a terrible entry. I should have waited for it to break the 20 EMA and hold, or the 20 EMA and hold. But as soon as it broke, I jumped in, and that was a stupid entry. Because if I would have waited for it to break the 20 EMA and hold, then I would have never got the entry, and I wouldn't have lost the trade. So that's the lesson to learn from VRX, because it came up and it broke this trend line, and I got out. And that was the first trade. Second trade. I'll go over the second trade. I'm going to go over my winning trade real quick, so I don't have 2 bad trades in a row. Alibaba. Yeah, I made this wedge. I actually had a stupid entry. I did the same thing. The wedge was getting weirder and weirder, and you know, it had this huge wash, and I just jumped in, and then it rejected the wash, and it came back, and I really didn't like that candle, so I jumped out, and that was like a $20 loss right there. And then I jumped back in, which was, this is probably a stupid entry too right here. I think a good entry could have been maybe right here on the next candle, or maybe on this rejection, or maybe on, I mean, any of those where it holds, you know, would be a better entry. I think, yeah, right here on this candle right here would probably been the best entry, maybe, for me. But anyways, I mean, this trade worked out. I was watching these support lines, the 190 or the 189. 189.90 area, and that's where I ended up paying myself first, which was really stupid, because it washed, and I set to take profits half right here, and as soon as I did that, it brought up my my limit buy. And it took the money, like I set it right here, but as the candle got bought up, it took it right here, and that was very frustrating. I should have had, you know, more money in my pocket right here, or I would have appreciated it if it didn't just take it up and then, you know, came back down and took it here. But no, it just came. I set it and it came up and took the money with it, and that was kind of frustrating, because that was about 10 cents that I, you know, didn't want, because I wanted to collect profits on this area right here. About half, and I ended up not getting that. But yeah, and I was watching the EMAs, the 9 EMA, the blue one, and then purple 20 EMA moving average. And real quick, I haven't, if you watch any videos before, I haven't been using these EMAs on the 1-minute chart. Derek actually recommended this, man. I'm thankful for him coming into my DMs last night, you know, helping me out. Because I asked for help on the last video for overtrading, and he made a lot of sense with what he was telling me. And these EMAs will help me for sure, you know, as you can tell if they break or hold out on these trends when you get in and stuff. But so I made this line. That's another thing he was talking about. You know, you gotta make these lines on these flags, and you know, if it was gonna break, that's why I added right here, because it looked like it broke. And I thought that it was going to come up to the 9 EMA, because it kind of stopped right there, and I was like, okay, I should probably just get in, because it was kind of taking a chance, cutting one of my fingers off because it was a stupid guess, and it didn't hold, it broke through, and as soon as it broke through and held, I got out all of it, everything I had left, and that was just a small green trade on a couple, what should have been a much better trade than what happened, but a couple of mistakes. Like 3 mistakes in this whole trade that even ended up green, but still, like, the right idea, broke the wedge, and got in on the wedge break, and it's very slow moving. It's very tiring. Not tiring, but okay, that was my winning trade, which wasn't too handsome. My last trade, which was my second trade, NVDA, almost the same thing. It was wedging, and I bought it right here, which what I thought was at this red candle right here. I thought, let me zoom in a little bit more so it's easier to see. What I was thinking right here was that it made it broke this trend line right here, and then it made a lower high, or a higher low, whatever it's called. It came up and then sat on the EMA, and I thought that was going to be it, and I thought I was just going to bounce some more up to VWAP, and I was wrong. It followed this trend more right here, which probably should be edited like that. That would be a better trend, but it followed that trend. I don't think I drew this trend line actually until after. I got in and I was like, wait a second, and then I connected these and I was like, oh no, that's not good. And then it broke, and I was like, and then I just jumped all out, and that was a pretty big loss. That was around $60-$70. So yeah, those are my 3 trades today. So this is my first red day in a while, but I don't necessarily hate how I traded, because that VRX trade wasn't entirely insane. Like, I had the right intentions. Yeah, like, I mean, it double topped and broke trend. Like, normally that wouldn't be a bad trade. The only thing I regret on that trade is not, waiting for it to break the 20 EMA. But I'm still getting used to it. This is my first day using the EMAs, and I'm gonna get used to it. I will. Wow. Yeah, I could have taken this VRX trade later, as it breaks this trend line, and then, yep, right there would have been the entry. Well, right here on this candle, where it breaks the 20 EMA, right here, and then I could have written down. I was busy with that buy trade though. But yeah, that trade looked like it ended up nice. I would have paid myself at VWAP, obviously, and then when it came back up, I would have exited the trade after it held this, and that would have been it. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Anyways, first red day in a while, and hopefully I'll watch this video later and learn from it. So, happy Thanksgiving.